One of the events that brings everyone in the world together is sports. I mean, have you seen how many people gather around the world to watch a soccer match? Or how the world celebrates when a championship is won? The unity that sports brings us in the world has given us some of the most heartwarming moments we have ever experienced. And in this video, we're going to show you some of the most heartwarming moments in sports. But before we get into it, here's a quick reminder to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss out on any of our interesting content. Let's get started. Saying goodbyes to friends, family, and teammates could be really emotional, but seeing thousands of people tear up to say a proper farewell to one person could be really heartwarming. I bet it was just as tough on David Beckham, but you'll surely be moved to tears when you see what this little boy held. Check it out. Kids have always been the best part of every heartwarming moment in sports. What could be more heartwarming than watching this young hockey fan receiving a hockey stick from one of his favorite players? Well, his excitement was way more emotional. Take a look. This moment showed Sambo champion Tsitsipas Papau display the kindness of humanity. He'd just won the game after hurting his opponent, Emil Gazimov, into submission, and his opponent could barely stand nor walk. You ain't gonna believe what he did next. Check it out.
Absolutely exhausted. Some tears on the mat in Sambo. It takes a lot of pain and strain and effort. Emotion just too much there. But there's only one emotion in the mind of Tsitsipas Papau.
Now I know that this kid would most likely never grow to fit a pair of Kevin Durant's shoes. I mean, have you seen the height of that man? But it was pretty adorable to see the kid light up after KD gave him his shoes. Djokovic moved hearts with this act of kindness. While it was raining on the French Opens in 2014, his ball boy was standing and covering him up with an umbrella. Djokovic invited him to sit next to him. What he did next will certainly get you all teary. One of the most emotional moments in sports that touches the hearts of both fans and players happened when a player won a championship. If you don't think it's emotional, then you're going to see how Angelique Kerber reacts after winning the championship. After a baseball game, Para went to the bleachers to give his baseball to one of the kids. The kids played catch, and sadly one kid didn't get the ball. Well, you know how kids are when they don't get what they want, but nobody could have predicted what happened next. Check it out. Players giving out their balls and items isn't too unusual, but you see, they mostly give these items out to kids. So when James Harden went onto the bleachers to give an older lady his basketball, which he signed an autograph on, he certainly moved everyone to tears. Not only was this one of the most heartwarming moments in sports, but also probably one of the most respectful moments ever. United States racer Justin Gatlin won a race against Usain Bolt, who held the title of the fastest man in the world for several years. Gatlin couldn't help but pay his respects to the legend, Usain Bolt.
Christian Coleman, 2/100ths of a second behind, picks up the silver for a US 1-2. And Usain Bolt in his final individual race runs 9.95 seconds for bronze.
Is it really a heartwarming moment if the kids aren't involved? You can't help but be moved to see the joy they bring, or how much they lighten up a crowd. You should also see how this crowd and their teammates went wild after this kid made a touchdown. Now, I know this isn't exactly a sports moment, but it did happen in a stadium, and it is certainly heartwarming too, so I think it passes. A dog was stuck at the top of the railing, and all efforts were made to rescue the dog, but they were futile. Sadly, the dog let go, but what happens next is going to warm your heart. Take a look. After scoring a goal for his team, Florenzi didn't even look to celebrate with his teammates. Instead, he ran straight to the bleachers to give someone a warm hug. Can you guess who it was? Maybe you're right. Check it out. Djokovic warmed the hearts of the crowd after he gifted this little girl his racket during a game. As if that wasn't enough, the look on the girl's face she made the moment this happened was very emotional. Take a look. Military surprises have always been heartwarming, but when it happens in a sports arena, you can expect it to get extra emotional. Check out how this military surprised his girlfriend on the court. She certainly didn't see that coming. Now, any fan of car racing knows that it's super unsafe to be parked in the middle of the road during the race. It could cause a huge accident. One racer's car got stuck in the middle of a racetrack, but thankfully, this guy had his back. Take a look.
Take a look at this. 50 wins for Hendrick Motorsports. And the 250th coming at the hands of Chase Elliott.
I got my man Jimmy Jam coming.
How about that?
During a race, decorated Olympian Johnny Brownlee got too tired to make it to the finish line, but right behind him was his older brother Alistair, who supported him right until they both got to the finish line. Like helping him get through wasn't enough, what Alistair did at the finish line moved the hearts of many for sure.
Jonathan Brownlee has lost it now and has staggered to a stop at the side of the course, and Alistair's stopped to help him along. And Alistair is going to try and carry his brother home. Dramatic.
I cannot believe what we are seeing here, Matt. Is this allowed? Is he allowed to help his brother? You know, is
Alistair is having to drag him across the line and pushing him home for second.
That's a wrap for this one, guys. I bet there's some tears in your eyes after that one, from all of these emotional moments that you just saw. How about you head on over to the comment section and let us know which of these moments was the most emotional for you, and which one was your favorite. Let us know and give this video a thumbs up, subscribe and turn on notifications because we've got loads of exciting content on the way for you.